Hi, two people already here.
How about them
That's
finals?
crazy. Yeah. Welcome back to All Around the Rim live stream broadcast, part two. Been a minute. It just watching the NBA final. So welcome back, AJ, to the broadcast.
What's
Doing
happening?
our thing. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Talk about last night, the NBA final.
Wild. It was wild.
Yeah.
They was scrapping a lot.
It's
It was a
crazy.
long fight, but Denver, they couldn't stop Denver. They couldn't do anything about it. Couldn't slow them down.
Yeah.
They were just scoring that wheel.
I mean, it's one of it's, to me is one of the best performing I ever seen by a center since
Definitely.
anybody. But to watch a center do all scoring, rebound, blocking. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Jokic is just a different center that don't have to be a dominant. But
Right.
himself, he's a dominant all around. Passing, steal, blocking, rebound. It's just
Mm-hmm.
one of them center, almost like a point guard. But
Definitely.
I like both teams, but one team gotta go with a trophy. So Jokic, I'm looking here to see what stat he got last night. It was a major stat on him and Jamal Murray. Give him a lot of credit to Jamal Murray. What a comeback season he got into a couple of years
Definitely.
ago. Major injury. Just what a story for him to come back. So
Nice
what are you
comeback.
thinking forward to that?
Definitely. Yeah, they deserve that. They deserve that championship. It's been a long 4 years for them. They made it. They
Mhm.
got it done.
I, f- I feel like Jamal Murray is one of the best point guard, hands down. Not comparing to a championship, but what he did to the team. Hitting threes, passing the ball, playing
Mm-hmm.
defense. Just
Yep.
one of them guards that you need on your team. So not only the center need to do it all, but is a teammate. Teamwork made dream work. So
Right.
not only I hate people in comparison to MJ, LeBron James, one type. You gotta appreciate the greatness. Every generation basketball gonna be better and change the game different ways. Like look for example, Stephen Curry changed the game 3-pointer. Everybody want to shoot 3 point. Everybody
Right.
back in the days in the 80s and 90s wasn't even a 3 point thing until later in
Mm-hmm.
2000. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so what are you thinking to like? What a what best thing for Miami Heat gotta do? So we talk
Yeah.
about it, last night. So
Yeah, they gotta make some adjustments. They gotta get some people around that team that's gonna be even more hungrier than they was this year. They gotta get people that's gonna fit their system. And I think Eric Spoelstra is, he always been good at that, really. So yeah.
yeah, I feel like I'm giving a lot of credit to Jimmy Butler. He's one of
Mm-hmm.
those guys that carry the team in the back and the shoulder. Hitting shots against um Milwaukee Bucks against Giannis team, but Giannis were hurt a few times. But
Mm-hmm.
hitting one of those tough teams against Denver and all them team LeBron, whatever. But Jimmy's one of those guys that Miami need, could do it all, but he did all the best he could do during his ankle injury. What I heard,
Yeah.
he was hurt. He did all the best he could, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
there was a lot of undrafted team that were really good. They should be drafted. They really hit good shots. I feel like draft and undraft doesn't matter to me unless they're all in the NBA, team.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't change much.
Yeah, lottery is just to pick. The draft is that's all it is. It's just a number for anybody.
Right,
It's all about skill and how hungry you are to be either the best player in the world or the
right. He's
best
getting better
player.
each year. Learning since the bubble, since he ever got traded to Miami Heat. He
Mhm.
got a lot better and better than what he was, than he was in Chicago Bulls. So to be honest, he
Definitely.
learned different lessons, different how the players play. But what happened last night, Jimmy Butler, when he stopped moving the ball around, team don't come. Like you said, they don't pick up the ball, they don't come get the ball, whatever. Otherwise,
Hmm.
he tried not to force turnover. That's the main key. Defense, they got defense, but the rush down. What I was gonna say, fast pass, whatever down. They gotta dribble, take your time. Look for your teammate, but
Hmm.
rushing down the pass and all that is not gonna help. Uh, Step up your team on the score.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
um,
definitely.
right. But what do you want to talk about? I mean, game over. The season is over. Looking forward to the NBA draft coming up. So
Yeah, the draft. Shoot, the top five players, the prospects. You
yeah,
know, it's a lot of weight on their shoulders coming into to what happened last year. All the stars that came out, and it was a nice rookie race, really. So I'm looking
mm,
forward to seeing these young
right,
men, come into the NBA and show what they got, show why they want to be in the NBA. Be
right.
got a
Well,
good job.
Jokic deserved the final MVP very much. They were so close that Jamal Murray could have won it, but looking, you know, to me, not Joel B, but Jokic, he deserved the final MVP than the regular season. You know,
Hmm.
so what he did for the team is almost crazy. The stack is triple double on everything. You know, it's just one of the center that you haven't seen. Do it all, pass and just do everything down the floor.
Hmm. Yeah,
It's
he's
just
definitely.
ridiculous. But looking forward for if they continue doing what they're doing, unless they're not trading for any player in Denver, if they continue and keep the same energy for next year and the same way they play this year, it's gonna be another problem unless whoever could try to stop Jokic. I mean, he one of those guys look slow but smooth fast, you know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
he all about it's all about skill and footwork. It's not about your ability of how you look, to be strong like Giannis type of player dunking and dunking and all that.
Right.
But he's one of those right center for what the team needed. So I was
Hmm.
very Denver deserved the champion and the ability of what they never done before. This was 47 years, man. That's a long time.
47 years. Yeah, it's a long, long time. But they got
Mm,
it done, man. They got the right people, they got the right system, and they just put on a great show all year. That's why they're number one. They prove that they're number
right.
one. So
So my question is, and not gonna be an argument, but my question is, do you think Jokic is gonna be one of the best center top five, or does he need to win another championship? Is he good
nah,
enough to be top five now?
he's definitely good enough to be top five. I think everybody knows.
Yeah.
His grind and his heart and the way that he's been playing this game has been
He
wild.
remind me the same way. He remind me the same way. and Dallas Mavericks, the same way Joe McGinty himself beat the team, the same way him, but not only him, but like I said, teammate made
Mhm.
dream work by him and John Moran. I mean not John Moran, Jamal Murray. Sorry,
Mhm.
Jamal Murray. Him as a teammate, they come up together, beat. It's 2-1-2, man. They beat the Laker, they beat whoever superstar as no excuse to can't stop.
Mhm.
Jump.
Yeah,
It's just
their
crazy.
their two-on-two game is working
Right.
for them. Is nobody can stop them because the choice between that situation is I'm gonna either help out on the drive with Jokic, or the center gonna have to step out there and guard Murray. And in both scenarios, it's gonna be speed versus height every
Right.
time. And so how they doing it
Those
is
are
they
Yeah, those
confusing
two
people.
teams is unstoppable on offense. On defense, they got defense too. A lot of steal,
Hmm.
a lot of blocks. They just
Yep.
do both. Communicate. They communicate a lot too on the court. Most of the team they don't communicate, but it's good to
Hmm.
keep communication. All the time. So
Yep. Yeah, that happens a lot. When good chemistry and communicating happens on the floor, you're gonna get a lot of things done. And scoring wise, they both great at it. They both can score at
like you
will.
see them past 2 years, 3 years, they're getting closer to the final. So they're starting what they did last year and get better each year. So they achieve and camp pitch to the goal to the final and to the NBA. They deserve it a lot better. You know,
Hmm.
Denver deserve it. A lot closer than I feel like if Jokic continue playing the way he play, he'll definitely be the top three or top five center of all time. Easily.
Hmm.
But he got a lot more to go, a lot way to go. So he's only 28. So
Oh yeah,
and
he got what a good few more years. Yeah, I think he could do it. He might end his career with 3 or 4. I
yeah,
think that's possible.
definitely. So if they continue playing and stay together, it's gonna be one of them teams that can't stop like Kobe and Shaq. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
2000, whatever they how long they've been playing together until they reach full trophy of three. So
Yep,
if they
definitely.
continue doing that, is congratulate for them on all that, whatever they deserve to get to the NBA
Hmm.
to hit the road. So what are we talking about here? What the next thing? What are you up to? Is there anything you want to add?
Um, let's see. What do you think Miami should do as far as keeping keeping their same five? Do you think they should add someone to the starting five, trade? What you think they should do?
hmm I feel like Miami need more defensive players. I mean, they get a lot of offensive player that can't hit most of the shot, but they got good player to be honest. They
Uh-huh.
just couldn't hit shots on a one of those teams that have good defense. Both teams have good defense. It just wasn't ready for their game or something. You know, however the days went by. So what I'm thinking is, if Miami want to go to the final again, they gotta have some defense. They got enough offense like Jimmy and whoever the guys are on drafted team. So
Uh-huh.
my goal is, I want Jimmy got a ring before he retirement, at least. So he got a lot more to go to.
Uh-huh.
If we continue staying in Miami for a couple more years or whenever he decide to get traded, I don't think so. But I feel like he might stay in Miami, like he said. He like Miami, one of those teams that he always want to go
Yeah.
by. What up,
Oh,
y'all? Who's watching?
dang. At
Trying to
that.
find out who's watching. So, like I said, if Jimmy continue dominating the way he played, the games and try to
Mhm.
help the team, young players, play a lot better, keep training, continue, like them guys are young. They got a lot more to learn. So
Definitely. What's going on, Mr. Coleman? But yeah,
yeah,
it's gonna be
cool.
a. It'll be nice to see, man. I would love to see them win more and get it done. Hopefully, Miami can bounce back and find the right player for them to fit, so they can continue on what they're doing.
You see that boy Trey Young said on Twitter, on Instagram, whatever he said, we got Nats next year. I
Yeah.
don't know about that team, man.
Hey,
That
you
team,
never know. They might
that team
surprise
got a
people.
whole level to step up.
They might surprise people, man. You never know. You never know.
Yeah, we never know, but we talking about it now and see what. It's crazy.
It's all going.
But
Everything is
looking like,
going.
remember when stuff? Remember when Stephen Curry said before he won that final when he was pissed and he lost, he couldn't make it to the final. He said,
Mm-hmm.
"You don't want to see us come back." Well, he promised that. That's a whole different level. He know what he doing. But
Mm-hmm.
looking at Trey Young, so young, and beating the New York Nets, whatever, first round, second round, whatever. But to get to the NBA Finals is a whole different level. He got a lot learn. He got a lot games to learn, and you
Mm-hmm.
know, long way to go. But
Definitely.
something that it's better keep it quiet in the social media than
Mm-hmm.
know what you gotta, step up your game, make your shot, help the team, and get off social media less. But what
Mm-hmm.
he said we gonna see. So I ain't got much to say about it.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll find out next season.
Yeah. Well, you gotta remember, new draft player coming in, and you never know, change the game quick already.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
So
that's exactly what I was about to say. Yeah, you never know with the draft picks and how that
yeah,
player gonna affect the team.
definitely, definitely. So, what I'm thinking for the following year, coming season on NBA draft, here we go again with injuries and like we talk about part one broadcast. Like I said, they need to be careful, slow it down, drive and all that. But if they want to continue going to play 80 games or whatever tournaments or they change the NBA games, if all the
Mm-hmm.
teams want to compete to a high level, like I said, they gotta slow it down, be careful how to dunk and drive and all that. It happened quick, but
Right.
you
Uh-huh.
gotta play all your in mindset. So, what are you thinking to that?
Wow. And I think shoot, everybody gotta stay content.
2023 to 2024, they gotta be careful. So,
They just gotta stay healthy and know what they're able to do and capable of do as a unit and individually. Watch how they play and learn from there. That's the only thing they
yeah.
can do. If they stay healthy, they stay healthy. If they happen to some freak injury happen, you know, hopefully they'll have the mental toughness to fight back and get back on.
Especially the regular season, it happens so quick. A lot of
Mhm.
players get injury immediately. Like, where's it coming from? It like, whoa, you just
Or
started the game.
or
So,
in preseason or even at practice sometimes. It's
right.
wild. It's
Well,
strange.
some of the players don't play preseason, like LeBron James. They'll be chilling, they're waiting
Hmm.
for the regular season. They know what they're doing, but they don't want to get hurt. They're letting like the rookie and them younger player play the game,
Hmm.
but
Yeah.
ain't worried too much. They're just making smart move. So,
Oh yeah, definitely.
uh, so yeah, looking forward. I heard some bad news. I don't know some. People go wild when the NBA final is over. who team who they hate the most or whatever. But like we talked about last night, like I said, people are gonna go to mental breakdown, hitting breaking teeth and all that. But one sad part, gun control is crazy in America. Not only in
Hmm.
it's only American. Like everyday things happen. It's everyday things, But like what I heard, 10 injuries, and after the NBA final game was over, like it's
Mm.
something you haven't heard of. It's wild, man. Ooh,
Damn.
it's
Yeah, it
crazy.
get crazy. People get too crazy. Don't be paying attention what's
Especially
going
when
on.
you're talking trash to the opposite team, it's better keep it quiet and moving on. So that's one
Hmm.
thing I never like wearing the jerseys out of place. It's better knowing who your team is and studying point. It's something that people hate when people say something. You know,
Hmm.
people gotta
Definitely.
support each other team. I like every team. It's all about the game. At the end of the day, everybody want to make sure you go home, but everybody return to
Oh,
the town one day. So it
right.
happened quick.
Definitely. Hopefully everybody
So
gets recover recover faster, man, and learn.
right, it's insane, man. Is there anything you want to talk about? Do you update anything lately?
No, not really. It's just now I'm ready for football season. Basketball
Yeah,
season's over with. You know, it was a
yeah,
good run. It was crazy, man. I was really surprised at a lot of things that happened before the playoffs and in the playoffs. It was definitely
yeah,
an exciting year.
yeah, man. I mean, just excited, looking forward for new players, change the game. They're coming up with I don't know, it's NBA changing different rules, different there, but I don't know what the future is gonna look like in that term 5 years. Who knows? Things gotta change. A lot of people wanna get rid of. Not a lot of people. I don't want to say it that way. I want to say most of the people are thinking to remove. You know, when Kobe is gone, rest in peace to him. But when Kobe is gone, uh, a lot of people was looking to him to put him as the new logo to remove Jerry West official logo. Are you think that gonna make that happen?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I mean, if they really wanted to, they would have done it by now. But you just never know when they
Yeah.
want to change anything. That just happen. We just get the news. Really, we don't get if they actually decided or not. So I
I
don't
feel
know.
like
That's a
I
long
feel like
stretch.
they should leave it that way so it don't create a drama. I want to leave it the way how the NBA designed, how it started. Leave Jerry West official logo the way it is. I mean, we are used to it. I mean, if we change something there, people gonna complain about it. People not gonna like it. A lot of people gonna like
Yeah.
it. It's gonna be like basically it's gonna be a lot of drama and politician, whatever how they call it. But it's gonna be a
Hmm.
war start
Definitely.
on keep the way how the game's supposed to be. So
Yeah. But hopefully they do. Hopefully they keep it and not cause any controversy.
right, especially the contract money is way overpaid to me. We talk about it part one.
Hmm.
Um, it's just insane. So my buddy was telling me, not my buddy, but excuse me, my coworker. Me and him was talking about the money. He said, "Do you know the top five uh players that is the best? Not even the best, but the best of their team. Like Barty Beal, he way one of the highest top five overpay, I would say,
Mm-hmm.
because they try to keep him. Like I told him, try to keep him because he's one of the best player in that team. So like for example, Russell Westbrook, he's overpaid. He paying a lot of money. It's crazy. Not you don't even hear LeBron James. I thought it was LeBron James with one of them, Stephen Curry. I mean, guys are opposite. They're not in the champion or what I'm looking is who is in the best team that getting overpaid. Like it that sound crazy to you? Or
Man, it's possible. A lot of play. It happens for a lot of players sometimes. Some people live up to the hype and can get the job done and get their money. With some players,
exactly.
they'll have an injury or they'll even just play on the bench or just be a role player. You never know nowadays.
Right. Well, they try not to get rid of him. That's why they give him a lot of money, and people like more money than we. I mean, I'm not gonna hate it both sides. Either you want to have the team like, like Giannis don't want to go nowhere. A lot of people think he going to Golden State, and you
Hmm.
know that things that what happened on TikTok, alive, whatever he said. Somebody asked him, "Do you think you might go to Golden State?" I don't
Hmm.
know. They're playing a lot of game mind. I like to see
Hmm.
things happen. Talk about it.
All
I don't
right.
like to overthink and you think but there's chance
Hmm.
could happen. You know,
Definitely.
but it's crazy. What next thing
Hmm.
you want? Is any update to the NBA or anything? So I don't know.
Nah, not that I know of. Not that I've seen so far. I
What's
haven't
that?
seen any, I said I haven't seen anything so far.
Yeah, I know.
Yes. I don't have.
Time
I
moving
don't really have
fast.
much. Like I said, it's over with. We just have to prepare. Like I said, the draft is what's next. We stay in
Right.
tune with that and follow through with this and see what
You
happens.
gotta look uh like NBA, like new generation coming in, new old generation going out. So one thing for me, like I said, I hate comparison. I hate like to me, I'm not a big comparison. You never number one, we gotta start comparing other people. I like to compare myself to MJ. It's just the part of the game that player change the game, player how they
Mm,
play the game.
mm,
Everybody gonna look up to something the way how you want to play the game. And make your own way. But
all right.
for example, MJ is a shooting guard, LeBron James is a small forward. So they're both two different positions. So why they comparison? Why not comparing who is the best shooting guard and who is the best small forward of all of them instead of
Mm,
comparing? For example, why not talk about Bill Russell? He got 11 rings, and nobody mentioned him to the top number one best winger of all time. You know what I'm saying?
all
So
right.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I understand NJ went 6-0. I know Bill Russell went 8-0, something like that.
All right.
Straight 8 games straining, uh, winning NBA final out of 11 win is amazing. It's not only was unfair back then, but he did a lot. Just similar to, for example, like I said, I don't like comparison. Somebody that played the game today, like Jokic, who could pass, shoot, drive, whatever. Same
Mm-hmm.
thing. But
Yeah.
back then, they were smarter. It wasn't about the size. A lot of people say back then was a lot smaller because the white guys, I don't want to be racial over here. I'm just saying facts. Because there were,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of tall guys, whatever. It's not true. But there were a lot of good size like how it is today. But
All right.
um it's nothing any different to me. So when I feel like for example, like LeBron James around the corner, he's about to leave the NBA league anytime soon. He got a lot more to go, but he want to play with his son. So when people look up to him, how many, he's one of the greatest to me to ever play the game. I don't care what anybody say. But for 20 years that you never seen anybody, why will you hate him so much? I understand he went to the finals so many times. 4-6 to me is a good record. You know, if
Right.
he was 2-5 or whatever, it would be a whole different story. You got at the end of the day, you got to appreciate the players to how you know where they're coming up, where they're coming from, and change the game at the end of the day. But by the time they're gone, they're gonna miss them. Miss the game, and the game wouldn't be the same without them. So at the end of the day,
Right.
we're gonna appreciate whoever played the game, and things go move on. And it's just can't hate, man. You gotta stop hating. And stop comparing so much.
Yeah,
It's a war
definitely.
between LeBron and him and whoever these days. But
Yeah, it's annoying.
it is annoying for so many years since MJ left the game and looking at other players and so on. So it's just crazy. Like looking back, there's so many history happened. Looking back and skin color, NBA like Bill Russell, like other, for example, what his name,
Hmm.
the guy from football, NFL. A lot of players trying to get team and people like brown skin, black skin, or whatever that couldn't play the game. But yeah, think about those guys that what they did to change the game, allow other people to play the game instead of fighting
Right.
whoever the best, and you gotta appreciate for imagine if those guys wasn't around trying to fight, we wouldn't even none of us wouldn't even play the game or figured out what we like to play the game, stuff like that. I only
Right.
gotta appreciate people who change the game and people who fight for war. uh just be appreciate and love the games we like. That's what we are. We are. It's I hate, from black and white back and forth. It's a thing happening, but we gotta stop. Speak for ourselves, speak for other, stay positive. Stuff like that. So
Right. Definitely. I agree. I agree.
yeah, at the end of the day, we just gotta go home and looking back what you did for the games, and when you get older, look our new generation ahead and tell them how we change the game, and they could take your legacy and move on what you have taught them. So
Hmm.
um can't be telling them, oh, Michael Jordan, blah blah blah, was better at that time. Just look and show them to how many players change the games. Saying they who like number one, whoever the player number one to change the game, whoever get draft first player in the NBA
Hmm.
until forever. It's gonna be
Right.
a generation forever. It's a game thing. You can't keep it going. So
Hmm.
can't hit and hit and hit. Is we gotta stop. The word from hitting each other, stuff like that, instead of showing each other positive and show the game and teach us how to play the game and show it to generation for generation. So
Definitely. Fully
yeah.
agree. Absolutely.
So uh looking forward to that, change the game, show other people, young kids, because one of my things I want to like to when I get older, one of them time, when I can't play no more, who knows? But I would love to show, if I have kids, other part of that, or show a lot of kids young, like, when I was younger, show kids uh how to play the game, whatever sport they're looking for, is just show, how to play, how to get them better, whatever their goal wanna be, just show the game, change the game around people. So that's my
Definitely.
invites for the future on all of us.
Definitely. Yeah. Agree. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Hopefully I could do the same. Hopefully I could do the
yeah.
same.
So is there anything you wanna add to that?
No, sir. You hit it right on the nose with that one. Right on point.
So uh For example, looking at Dermagisty, he got a statue, well deserved for him. I feel like he deserved it because what he did for the game of Dallas Maverick. So,
Mhm.
winning one championship changed the whole history there. You know, looking at player that did for 20 years, 19 years, playing a team, you know, having got a superstar team by himself and all the team around him built as a superstar. You know,
Yeah.
uh, for example, a team like that instead of like how Giannis said to KD, "Hey, once you don't just uh be yourself and studying from." I want to take a LeBron James. In my head, think about it. Everybody gonna say that, but he's a little different. He took the team himself, not himself, but team as a team. Teamwork, dream work. So, uh, looking at three teams, of what he did for the franchise, for the NBA games, and all around.
Right.
Change the game that you could take different teams and work together to get to the final, but not himself, but the team all around. So what I'm trying to say is be yourself and achieve and get better. Take the team and try it out. A lot of players trying to do the same thing. Build a team.
Mhm.
Uh, it just like for example, like Denver Nugget, like they win the championship last night. They tried to get to the final past 3 years. So
Mhm.
they continue building pushing on chemistry. It's just something you gotta have chemistry, you gotta have communication. It's all about communication, teammates, skill, ball movement. It's all around just to get to the NBA final. You know,
Yep.
what I'm trying to say, not everybody got to do that. It's only gonna be one win and one loss. Everybody want to have a win, so it's a challenge. The game is a challenge. The game is not about who is the best, but it gotta look up to that. At the end of the day, it's just a teamwork. So, like I
Mhm.
said, it's not about one player. So that's like I said, I hate comparison. Just be yourself. Be as a teammate, do what you got to do to get the job done. Like how Kobe said, the job not finished, but when he win the championship, job is done. So that's was a code is gonna be forever in his legacy in the NBA. So like everybody looking up to the job not done, stuff like that. And then at the end of the day, whoever win the game is done. So it's
Mhm.
it's it's all about learning from one another. So everybody wanna win and be a champion. So it's a game, it's part of the game, Any game sports, not only the NBA.
Right.
So
Yeah.
uh yeah, looking forward in the future to see what's coming up. And that's all I got for today. Beside anything happening, NBA season from 2022, 2023 is over. Looking forward for the future coming up. Keep update to the NBA draft coming up. Young players, see what they have, what the picks and you know looking forward to what the fan, up to the franchise, more update. So that's all I got for today. For part two, and AJ, any advice for that for the people, fan, whatever.
Yeah. Just anybody that's working on their game and want to continue playing this game for however they want to, just keep going. Like you said,
Yeah,
keep striving, keep working
it
hard.
don't matter what sport you play. Um, don't matter what sport you play beside basketball. It could be football, trap. Just just keep grinding. Keep grinding. Keep doing you. Help other people. Um, we'll footstep behind, forward, whatever, on the side. Help each other every day. Stay positive. And at the end of the day, everybody want to go home. Getting up, go keep grinding every day. Keep pushing. It don't matter
Mhm.
how bad your day is, keep pushing, keep going. You know, someday it happens, someday it happens for a reason. So once you fail, you get up, start over, keep it going, keep your feet going. Once you fail, doesn't mean you're a bad player. You're failing. I mean, part of the game to be failed is real. So, like
Uh,
Giannis said, I don't know exactly what he said for word, but like I said, he said failing not a part of the game. But to me, I disagree. But failing is a struggle, is part of what you learn from mistakes. Get you better. It doesn't stop where you are. It just keep pushing. It get you better. You never know what's ahead of you for hope and better future. You know.
mhm.
So, keep it going,
Definitely.
keep it going. Don't matter what sport you're playing. Keep it going. Keep your mindset clear. Keep it going straight. Don't let nobody pull you down. Remove those people who tell you that you can't do it, but at the end of the day, prove them wrong so they could do the same. Um, moving on, move everybody forward. So,
Indeed.
yeah.
Mhm.
Um, is there anything you want to
Yes, sir. That'll be all.
add? All right, I think this is the end of broadcast for the night. Whatever we got, we're coming up update. I'll let you guys know the next update will be a couple days or so, depending on our schedule. Um, Stay tuned. Welcome AJ. Follow him. Shout out to AJ. He part of
Happy.
my teamwork partner. Um, Keep grinding, new broadcast partner. Hey, make sure you follow his uh YouTube page. Here, I'll put in my link. You follow his page. We both play basketball. We show other people, keep it grinding. Like I said, keep grinding around. Show other young player, keep our energy same every day. Keep showing basketball other people, young player. Uh, I love showing young player show the game how to play. A lot of way ahead of us, stuff like that. Give me a second, he'll be back. What up, fam? Who's watching? Yeah, I think for y'all for watching broadcast, appreciate it. Stop by. Well, uh, I would like to appreciate those people who stop by, watch our broadcast, share it to other people. Um, there's many more videos coming out. If you're new, subscribe, share it to other people around. Um, Wait, give me a second. Share it to other people. Keep keep sharing. Support. Uh, Show other people support the games and any games. Uh, Welcome to our talk show all around the room. We do this every other days, depending on our schedule, what's going on. Uh, this is part two. I will end the stream in a minute. So subscribe to my YouTube for more video. Me playing the games and showing other people the video, live stream, whatever. It's just part of the game. I do this for fun. So I would like to end the stream. I will see y'all next time. Stay tuned. I appreciate it who stopped by, share the games, and share my video. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you all part 3 coming up soon later. Peace out.